I know it's Saturday morning and I'm supposed to be going to work, but first, I think I need a little R&R. And I know just the place. Oh, this looks great.
Hi, welcome to the Seymour Inn.
Hi, thank you.
How many nights are you planning on staying?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can help you with the bags here.
Sorry. Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, okay. Okay, you get the door. Yeah.
There we go. There we
Thank
go. Awesome. Yeah, I packed light.
It's a beautiful day, don't you know? It's a beautiful day.
This is The Thread.
This place is amazing. I love it.
We're so happy to have you.
Good to be here.
This is my staff. This is Linda, Sarah, and Sequin.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Better now that I'm here. I mean, the place is just gorgeous. My compliments to Mr. and Mrs. Seymour.
Yeah,
It's great.
Tim, there is no Mr. and Mrs. Seymour. That's not how we got our name.
No?
No.
There's a story there, isn't there?
There is.
So.
Wanda, can you hear me that?
We are a nonprofit behavioral health agency in Monroe County. The SeeMore Inn is our newest venture. It is a bed and breakfast that serves the community and also at the same time puts, hopefully, to work adults with developmental disabilities.
We were looking at a way to offer people opportunity to fulfill their dreams and their desires and their talents.
Put him in that boat, Wanda.
Human Support Services wants to run a bed and breakfast. Why do you want to do that? And then the more I talked about what our vision really was, the more people's eyes lit up. It really meant taking a huge chance on something that was unheard of. This is not in our wheelhouse.
When I heard that they were doing this, I was like, I have to be a part of this.
When we purchased the bed and breakfast, management suggested that the clients and staff kind of give an input on what the name would be. I found this quote by Robert M. Hensel: "There is no greater disability in society than the inability to see a person as more." We need to, as a society, see these people that they have so much more potential.
They're very excited to have guests here and be able to serve the community in that way, and then also gain valuable job experience and actually work here. They consider it their mission, their bed and breakfast.
Wanda, can you clean this over here, please?
When they grasp the concept that they do have a voice and they do have a contribution, they've just kind of grabbed the bull by the horns and have kind of ran with it.
They have more to teach us than I think that we really have to teach them about love and life and things that really matter, not just things that get us by. They really want to get to know you, which is so rare nowadays. You know, they have better person skills than most people even realize because everybody else's person skills are all on their cell phone. I don't know what I've done my whole life without knowing people so special. They make me a better mom. I love my job. It doesn't even feel like work.
We want to create community for people with disabilities. And the more that we can get folks involved to understand that everybody, regardless of the level of disability, has a contribution to this world.
That's precisely what we want to do. We want to open doors for the folks that we serve and show them the way, allow them to dream, teach them to dream if they haven't known how to do that before.
I feel like I'm where I should be.
And helping others find where they should be.
Yes, yes.
What an amazing place. It's gorgeous. This is my room. Great, right? I love it. But even more than that, I love the heart behind it. But the SeeMore Inn is just one example of how Human Support Services is helping those with disabilities enter into the community and make their dream of having a job come true. Here's another. Wait till you meet Candace.
One of the customers comes in and gives me money, and they give me a tip in that blue cup.
Candy has been working with us at Human Support Services for a number of years.
What do you like so much about working?
I could get that big bucks out of it.
And now Candy is working at the Eagle's Nest in Columbia.
I was excited. I feel good. I really like it here.
Candy has dreams and desires and wishes for herself and for her life.
Why did you want this job so bad?
I wanted to get out to the community, out of the workshop. My favorite is the Reese's and the Skittles, M&M's, Trix.
You got good taste in candy.
Yeah, I do not like nuts.
No,
Not even almonds.
Nothing with the nuts. Okay.
No.
I got you.
If I have a job now, I was thinking about having a place of my own someday in the future.
I think the sky's the limit for Candy. If she puts her mind to something, she's going to make it happen.
But would you like to someday own your own business?
I would like that.
Yeah.
I would like that.
I love how these jobs are allowing Candace and others to step into their dreams of having a job and making their other dreams come true as well. Candace has always wanted to be a journalist. Guess what? She's doing it. She's writing an article for the HSS newsletter. I better watch my back. She's after my job. I mean, what an amazing way to bring out the gifts of the clients they serve. Hey, Ann, how are you?
Just wanted to stop by and say hi.
Thank you so much. I love the place.
Good. Glad you're enjoying it so far.
What's the feedback been?
Oh, well, the community has been so supportive of everything that we're doing here with the SeeMore Inn. So far, it's been a great response. They're very excited to have something like this, something so unique and different. You know, it's the first of its kind in Illinois. And so we are so fortunate to be in a county like this and in a community like this. The people are unbelievable, the businesses are unbelievable, and it's just a blessing.
Like the House of Neighborly Services, maybe?
Like the House of Neighborly Services, for sure.
We are a organization in Monroe County just made up of churches, schools, and different businesses in Monroe County, and we give people a hand up.
It really is a hub in Monroe County for helping people.
Everybody can pool their resources together and just make it a stronger, more efficient help for the people. We're as simple as if you need a light bulb changed, we come and change your light bulb. If we do help with utility bills, medical bills, if you need a ride to the doctor's office, we help with that.
When the state of Illinois didn't have a budget, and that affected Monroe County and our agency in particular, like so many others in the state. And one of the programs in particular that was affected was the Senior Meals on Wheels program. The House of Neighborly Services came forward and said, we're going to see to it that the seniors in our community get their meals delivered. And the YMCA said, what can we do to help? And every church came forward, every restaurant came forward, Human Support Services came forward. What can we all do together to deliver those meals so that they don't miss a beat? I think it was after that time that we really said, we do this well, and if we can do that together, what else can we do together?
My daughter got sick in 2016 with a brain tumor. They had a Lydia Day in Waterloo. Like every organization almost in Waterloo had part of their proceeds going to her that day. And it was just a total blessing and a really cool thing.
We've made partnerships with Human Support Service, Teamwork at the Y. We're starting some new just foundations of getting the churches. It's amazing to see everybody partner together.
As a church, how can our church serve the community, but also how can we join alongside of great organizations that are already doing that and just help make them better?
A very wise mentor said to me, the very best definition of community collaboration is to be able to come around the table with community stakeholders and partners and to be able to put the resources that you have in the middle of the table and then take your hands away. And that is what we do very well here.
That's beautiful. I so love seeing people come together and be community. And isn't it amazing how sometimes out of a crisis, something even more beautiful is created?
Yes.
Oh, unbelievable. And look at this community you've created here.
Enjoy your drinks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda.
This is amazing. Strawberry?
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you. Pass them on around. Have a quick snack and be back. Cheers. Hey, Threadheads, welcome to Season 3. I hope you're enjoying the show. We are so thankful to be here each and every Saturday morning on Fox 2. But we want to let you know, this is not a Fox 2 show. This is a nonprofit, independent 501c3 show. And we need your support to keep it going. Please go to our website, thethreadstl.com, hit the donate button, and help support this mission. If you believe in what we're doing, please help us continue to thread up, y'all.
There's certain things I can't do, but I still get up every morning and do it. Someone once told me, but you don't look sick. Just like anyone else, I eat right, exercise, and get the right amount of sleep. Some days, this is easier said than done. If it was up to me, I would stay in bed all day. Friends don't understand me canceling on our plans when I'm tired. And work doesn't understand why I call in sick when I sound just fine. It's hard to understand when you can't see anything wrong. I'll handle tomorrow when it gets here. Each day is a different hill to climb. I am 21 years old and I have lived with lupus for 7 years. And I'm not the only one. Over 5 million people worldwide struggle with lupus every day. To learn more about this disease, go to lupus.org. By knowing more, we'll be able to answer the questions that surround this mysterious disease.
Hold on. Hey, are my tennis shoes deductible?
Tim, what are you doing?
I gotta get my taxes done, my investments, and I gotta make a will.
Come on, I know just the place. Come on. You are going to love Securus' Circle of Advisors. They can help you with your tax advice, your legal needs, your investments, and your insurance.
Awesome.
Tim, meet your Circle of Advisors.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Well, we did tell you to bring everything.
Securus Circle of Advisors, helping people build and secure their vision of retirement.
This week's Thread Up story is brought to you by Securus Circle of Advisors.
Oh, hey, everybody. Just enjoying my stay here at the SeeMore Inn in Waterloo, Illinois. Spending some time by the pond doing a little journaling. And this is a beautiful place, but it's just part of an amazing tapestry of community that's being thread together here in Monroe County. Take these grounds, for instance. I mean, they are beautiful, but they didn't get that way on their own, or just by the work of the folks here at the SeeMore Inn. No, it's through a partnership with a school, one of many partnerships they're making with those in their community.
Countless hours went into mulching and preparing the grounds and tree trimming.
Mulched, we cut the weeds that were up there, and we used pliers, we cut the trees.
You know, we need the adults to be involved, but the kids are the people that are coming up and, you know, can teach the next generation.
It's very important because it's where we live, and if you don't give back to the community, they won't give back to you when you need help.
After we had the first work day, when's one of the kids coming back? When do we get to do this again?
They were nice, they were friendly, they helped us.
As the day progressed, they started to talk to them more, and so I know that they left this day with feeling more comfortable around people that have disabilities.
It makes me feel happy and like that we've done something really important.
I think that with the opportunities that we have to partner with our local school districts and to partner with the teamwork program at the YMCA is absolutely innovative.
The teamwork program is awesome. Focus is really to help young adults that may have special needs with the transition from high school into life as an independent adult.
It actually started with when Zach was in the middle school where I teach, and he wanted to be our basketball manager. As Zach got older, I started asking Kim, I'm like, well, what happens to these kids when they're done with high school?
So there's a lot of support while they're in school. When they exit school, there are waiting lists, and there's just not a lot. And I see too many kids ending up in the basement at their house playing video games. They're just not included.
So we created Teamwork, which Kim came up with the name, Transitioning Exceptional Adults into Meaningful Work.
And we understood we were small and we worked full time and there wasn't a lot of time, so we didn't have the infrastructure to do all that we dreamed about.
The YMCA thought it was a good opportunity, way for us to serve our mission, and we stepped up and brought the program in.
They get to work out in the gym. They get to have a job in which they're contributing. They learn life skills that my daughter Lindsay works with them on.
The bigger concern for them was socialization.
What about your friends through Teamwork?
They're also good too. They're like family to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love about Teamwork is I get to hang out with friends and I get new activities.
We started this program as a way to give back to teamwork and the participants in the program, but they've really taken that and now they use that platform to give back to others themselves. Summer Lunch Program is really cool. It's a partnership with the House Enabler Services in Monroe County. This summer, our Teamwork participants made over 4,000 lunches for people in need in the community.
They need help with someone. They have no food, no water. I'd be there for them.
Makes me happy for those kids who struggle with hunger every single day.
Yeah. And you get to do something about it.
Yeah, I get to do something about it.
I enjoy it a lot because a lot of times people that come to, with me being disabled, people that come to help
me a while. It's nice to give back to the people that have helped me.
It just feels like family. It feels like we're all part of something much bigger than just a town.
Woo-wee! Seeing community come together like that fires me up. You know what else fires me up? Game shows. Want to play one? I've got some questions. You know what that means. It's time for the Hot Seat, brought to you by Art Van Furniture. Oh, that's right, we got Ann King in the hot seat, ready to go. We ready? Yeah. She's got her peeps around her. We are good to go. All right, here's the deal. The theme of the hot seat today is bed and breakfast. You'll have 30 seconds on the clock. Clock will start after I ask the first question. Ann, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. This mattress and box springs combination is something you sleep in.
Bed.
Yes,
Bed.
a bed, absolutely. Yes, here we go. Next question. The first meal of the day is called... What's it called?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, absolutely, yeah. All right, where do roses and daisies sleep?
On the ground.
Anyone? Yeah.
In the flower bed?
Yeah, in the flower bed, yes, absolutely. All right, this meal gets its name because it is the meal that breaks the fast from eating and sleeping overnight.
Breakfast.
That's right. And last question. When looking for both a bed and a breakfast in Waterloo, Illinois, this would be a cozy place to get both and see more.
The SeeMore Inn.
Yes, you got it. Congratulations, Ann. You just conquered the hot seat, brought to you by Art Van Furniture. Woo!
Whatever you do, don't press that panic button. Great. Now everything must go at Art Van Furniture. It's a full-blown inventory clear-out. Fall arrivals are en route, and we are out of room. All living rooms, all dining rooms and bedrooms, everything must go. Up to an extra 25% off the discounted price, or no interest till 2020. The Art Van Furniture inventory clear-out, Saturday.
See it all at artvan.com/St. Louis.
Hey, Threadheads, welcome to Season 3. I hope you're enjoying the show. We are so thankful to be here each and every Saturday morning on Fox 2. But we want to let you know, this is not a Fox 2 show. This is a nonprofit, independent 501c3 show. And we need your support to keep it going. Please go to our website, thethreadstl.com, hit the donate button, and help support this mission. If you believe in what we're doing, please help us continue to thread up, y'all. Hey, Richard, tell me what makes your hand monogramming not just a piece of jewelry, but a work of art.
Glad you said, first of all, it's a work of art. But I have a tool, it's like a nail, that I just hand carve it. And actually, when I carve it, I can carve it better than I can draw it.
Always wanted a monogram piece. I wanted it big. He sat there and sketched it while I was waiting, and I haven't had it off since. I absolutely love it.
If you're in the market for jewelry, make your way to Newsteaders, where honesty and integrity meet. What? Our time's almost up together already? You mean I gotta wait till next Saturday? That's way too long. We gotta catch up during the week. I got a great idea. Hey, why don't you follow us on social media? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we've got content that doesn't actually fit on our 30-minute show, right? And we're adding new messages all the time. So follow us, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It's our way to keep up with you throughout the week. And we can thread up all week long. Follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. See you soon. Morning, ladies. What's for breakfast?
Morning. Are you serious?
Sorry. I'll dress for breakfast.
All right.
Yeah.
See you later.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I got dressed in the dark before. It was my other house coat was dirty.
Yeah,
this is good.
So good, I know. Mine, I ate it so fast. Wish I had more.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, everything here is amazing, from the cleanliness of the rooms to the service, the food, and the people. Just amazing.
Yeah. The people is what makes it.
Mm-hmm.
They are just amazing, and they're so proud of what they do. They are.
And they should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only here, but out in the community.
That's the cool part. I mean, the human support service clients aren't just serving here at the SeeMore Inn.
Right.
They're serving all over the county because there's others that are seeing more in them as well.
After our clients volunteered and were able to showcase their talents and their skills, now they're actually getting jobs in the community.
The city of Waterloo, we have folks that clean the streets in town.
And they have done a great job for us. I'm very proud to have hired them. And hopefully other places will hire them and give them the opportunity to work.
We have Pizza Hut in town who's employed, we have an employee working there as a dishwasher. McDonald's here in town has approached us about hiring some of our folks. Another one of our great partners is Walmart across the street. Walmart has employed several of our individuals.
I had somebody in mind, so I started job coaching with him, pushing carts, which is really hard. I didn't realize how hard it was.
Do you like it when it's raining?
No, I don't like raining.
You don't like raining?
No.
I don't blame you. It's harder to get those carts when it's raining.
Right.
But you do it anyway.
I do it.
Everybody thinks we're doing something for them. No, they're doing it for us. This makes a world of difference. When Charlie first started with us, he was maintenance. He had to learn that job. He had to master that job. He had to learn basic job essentials.
Usually when they come in, I say good morning, good afternoon, welcome to Walmart.
He superseded our expectations. He went beyond. Charlie is now our people grader, represents Waterloo, Illinois store Monday through Thursday.
I love working here, but I wish one day I want to be a celebrity.
You already are. Everybody knows your name when they come in. You get to be the first face people see when they walk in. How cool is that?
That is cool. Yes.
And so you get to be their first impression of Walmart.
Yes. That is exciting.
We want to create community for people with disabilities. And the more that we can get folks involved to understand that everybody, regardless of the level of disability, has a contribution to this world.
It's somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's neighbor, somebody's child. They're somebody. They're somebody, someone that deserves a chance, and so you can make a difference in their life. We owe it to them. It's the right thing to do.
Is that amazing or what? Folks are stepping into their giftedness, and they and the community are flourishing because of it. I mean, they're branching out into jobs all over the county because someone gave them an opportunity. Look at Candy. Through her job at the Eagle's Nest, she's stepping into her independence and even talking about getting her own place. Walmart can't get enough of Sean and Charlie, so much so that they're asking Human Support Services for more of their clients. How about the SeeMore Inn? I mean, what a unique and risky venture, right? We're gonna do a bed and breakfast. And what's happened through it? Their employees are able to step into service, and the guests at the inn are able to enjoy and experience their amazing gifts. The YMCA, they're flourishing through their partnership with the Teamwork program. And so are the young people they're serving alongside. And the students at St. Peter and Paul School, they're getting to enjoy the gift of serving as well as build relationships with all those at the SeeMore Inn. And how about the House of Neighborly Services? I mean, what a picture of what community is supposed to be. In relationship, moving to the needs of one another. You know, psychologist Heinz Kohut said this. He said that people have two basic needs, to belong and to have human dignity. Through these partnerships and relationships, the folks of Monroe County are seeking to meet those basic needs in all of their residents. You ever had someone that allowed you to step into your giftedness? I've got one for sure. It's Larshay Hardy. My first job in television was in Panama City, Florida as a weekend sports anchor, and Larshay was my news director. Now, I was a goofball. I know you find that hard to believe. Did a bunch of goofy stuff on sports, and Larshay said, hey, why don't you bring that fun, that goofiness to the morning show? We've never had that position before, but let's see what happens. He allowed me to do that, and what happened? The morning show took off. And then I was able to step into what I felt my calling was in television. And then the folks at Fox 2 said, let's take a chance on this goofy guy from Texas. And that allowed me to be invested here in the community in St. Louis. You know, in Romans 12:4-5, Paul writes that just as we have one body with many different members, all with different functions, it's the same in Christ. The body has different gifts, different functions, but it's when they're all clicking together that the magic happens. You know, it's what we talk about on this show all the time. It's what this show is all about. People linking arms, people linking arms with people to move to the needs of people, threading up, moving to those needs together. I know what you're thinking. You're probably saying, well, Tim, that sounds messy. It is. And guess what? So are you. And so am I. I'm a huge mess. And all I think back to is how Jesus stepped in the mess of my life and continues to step into it. And through his work on the cross, he moved to my ultimate messiness. And then I think about my family and my friends and my coworkers who see my messiness and yet still step in and walk with me and help me with the things I can't do and point out my shortcomings so they can come alongside and walk with me and help me in those. I got a lot of shortcomings, but I'm so thankful for those who step alongside. So what's our call? Our call is to step in. Our call is to step in and be community, to thread up together. And we all have different gifts, and we all have a little piece of the truth, and it's when we all come together that we function more as one body, and we give a bigger and better reflection of the truth. Well, that brings us to the end, but not the end. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Tim, is everything okay?
Oh, hi, Jess. Yeah, I was just heading down to the kitchen to get a midnight snack.
Oh, and your nightgown?
No. I got dressed in the dark. my good one's at the cleaners.
Is that your baby?
No. I mean, maybe. Okay, yes. Yes, it is. Don't judge me.
Spot Media Production Group.